Hey guys, Falco here, and today I'll be showing you a tutorial on how to download and use the Rocket League Trainer. Now, some of you may have already heard of this, but for the people who haven't heard of this, it's a really cool program that allows you to basically create your own shots, and it's really good practice. You could just create your own shots and then practice them however much you want. So basically you need to go to this website. The link will be in the description to go to this exact page. Once you're here, you just click the blue download and then press OK. And then it'll come up with this. You can minimize your other browser and then just kind of click and drag to copy it to your desktop. So then exit out of this and then click on it and then click this middle Rocket League Trainer. And full screen. So this is the main part of it. On the left you can see shots that have already been created that you can just click on and do. But if you want to create your own shot, you press this little plus up here. And now this is the main part of it. So now you can actually create your shot. Basically, you can click and drag the ball to move it anywhere around the map. This is going to be in free play. And you can also click and drag the car anywhere around the map. Now, if you want to turn the car, all you have to do is hold Control and then drag it, and you can turn it any direction you want. The other thing you can do is actually change the height of the ball. Basically, all you need to do is press this XZ button on top so you can switch between these two. And if you see now, we can actually change the height of the ball to make it go higher. You can't change the height of the car, you can only make it go towards the goal. But basically, if we want to set up a shot, we can move the car and the ball here. And now we can check this momentum box. Now if you leave it unchecked, what's going to happen is when you start the ball, it's just going to fall. So if you check this momentum box and leave the force at 0, the ball will actually freeze in the air. So, and all you have to do to actually get this shot to work is press this enable, or check the enable box at the top, and you should be able to do it. So I'll see you in Rocket League free play. Alright, so here we are in Rocket League, and you might think that nothing has changed, but all you need to do is press the reset button. On my controller it is RB, on the keyboard it's backspace. So once you press that button, you'll actually go to your shot. So now you can actually practice like scoring from that position, and all you need to do is just reset and do this. But there is one really cool feature that I just actually recently found out. If you want to do a lot of shots like that and you're tired of like changing back into free play, all you actually need to do is check a box in the thing and it will actually make it so that you can't score. So I'll show you that right now. So all you need to do to make it so that you can't score is go up to settings and then check this disable goal reset in free play. And once you do that, click close and then click apply. And now basically what's going to happen is your shot, if it goes in the goal, it's actually not going to score. So I'll show you that right now. So now that we've checked that box, what's going to happen is if we score, it's just going to go into the net and not actually score. So basically what you can do there is just reset the shot again. So it's just like quick things if you don't want to, actually do this every time. Like go into free play, reset the shot. It's basically just a time saver. Now you don't have to do that. Alright, so now let's say I want to practice my aerial skills further, and I want the ball to shoot up into the air, and then I want to hit it into the air. So basically, you can drag the ball, and then the same as dragging the car, changing the direction, you hold Control and then click that arrow, and now the ball will actually move in this direction. So now on to the XZ. What we want to do is have the ball start off low and then jump into the air. So now what's going to happen is it is going to go upwards and closer to the goal. So now we want to add a force to this, and this is kind of the trial and error. If you do a force too low, it's not going to really get off the ground, and if you do it too high, it's going to go way up. So let's try like a force of, I don't know, 50, and we'll see how that works. Then if you make any changes at all, you always have to click this apply button before you go back into Rocket League. So let's see how this works. Alright, so the force is at 50. The max force you can give it is 200, but let's see, if this is too much or too little. And as you can see, it actually was too much. It went too much and it actually bounced off the wall. The cool thing about this though is that it comes from both directions, so it's not always the same shot. It's gonna go from the left or from the right. So let's change the force a little bit to something a bit less. Alright, so after a little trial and error, I figured out a good power level is 25. Basically that allows it to be, pushed into the air, and then you can practice doing that. And this is where the thing where you can't score really comes in handy, because you're hitting it so close to the goal that basically you would have to do the thing where you change training back into free play, reset every time. Okay, so this is an example of a shot I made. I made the power 200, and this is how fast it goes. It comes all the way from the other side. I can't even get a touch on it. It's just that fast. Okay, I got a touch on it there, but it is just so fast at 200 power, so you definitely need less power than you think when doing shots. Alright, so this is the 200 power or force shot, how I set it up. Basically the ball is on this other side and it's almost in a straight line. It comes all the way over. It's just a bit off the ground and it has 200 force. So you can mess around with the settings, for example the mirror. If it's on random, you could spawn over here, or you could actually spawn up here, just basically mirrored, so it's not the same shot every time. But you can make it so that it never mirrors, so that this is always the shot that you're gonna do. You're always gonna spawn right here, where the car is. And then if you do it always, it's just gonna alternate, so right, left, right, left. If you want to close out of a shot, you just press this close button up here, and then it'll take you back to this main page. So if you want to actually select the shot that's already been made, all you do is click on the name. It should be highlighted in blue, and then click open. And then here in this shot, the ball is going to go on the wall and a bit over the goal. And then you have to drive on the wall and clear it out. So let's click enable and see how this one works. Alright, so this is how the shot works. It's basically going up on the wall and then kind of dropping in front of the goal. And so your job is to actually run up along the wall and clear it away, and I missed there, which, I haven't practiced this a lot, so I don't have much experience in this. But if you practice it a lot, you can really improve, and you can get this down so that you clear it away 100% of the time. Another really cool thing about this program is that you can actually save a shot that you've made. So let's say, you make a shot, like this. You want to shoot it in from here. Basically what you do is press the save button up here, and then just save it in your PC. Make it I don't know, shot. I don't know, just call it whatever you want. Just save it as shot. and then if you close out of it, you can actually go up into the file and open, and then it should be right here, shot. And then you can load it in, so basically you can create a shot one day and then keep working on it the next day, which is really cool. Alright, so that's going to be about it for this tutorial. The best way to get better is to just keep practicing your shots, and don't get discouraged if you can't do it. You know, it might take a couple days, but eventually you're going to do it. I believe in you. And use the shots that are already there if you are kind of more advanced into the game, because some of those shots are pretty tricky. If you're just starting out though, I would just recommend using your own shots, and also you can use some of Rocket League's own training shots just to get better at the game. But yeah, that's about it for this video, so I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.